stuff's totally not organized in any kind of way. Hold it. Shut it all down! Or as they say, shut the front door. Who says that? That's from something.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
You read the thing.
I read the thing. Well, it was only like 80 pages or some nonsense. I didn't think you were going to get to it.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so we'll do Marvel, and then we'll go evens. Alright, so I'm super excited.
I want to read this one too.
Super excited. You will love it. Alright, so for a long time, we've been asking the big two, Marvel and DC, pretty please, will you make us more? I mean, they already had some, but can we have more all ages material so that when kids come out of the movie theater, for example, watching, you know, Black Panther, and we have something to hand them. Because a lot of the main titles they're not T+ probably for Black Panther, but they're not the thing that they were just watching on the screen. They want to have something they can just jump into. So, so both Marvel and DC are starting this, and this is the first of. Well, not really first, but this is like what I really liked about Marvel superhero adventures is they're all number one. Number one. So a kid can always feel like they're getting the very first of something, and they are. So
yeah,
this is a Black Panther tie-in. So this one's called Spider-Man and the Stolen Vibranium, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
So it has all the characters are kind of cartoony, which makes sense because
awesome.
a lot of kids love cartoons.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing I like about this story, because of course it pairs together Spider-Man and
Black Panther.
Black Panther's got a problem. He's got Doc Ock shows up and is messing around. He had stolen vibranium and he used it in his technology. So, you know, Doc Ock armed with vibranium, and so they're hard to beat.
Yeah.
So it has that great story, and then it actually has, in the back, it has the beginning of the reader title that comes out this week that has Squirrel Girl in it. So you've got like 3 pages of the reader title, which has actually got just pictures, and then it's got actual reading, early reading, so it's easy for kids.
Okay. Yeah.
So I love both things. Thank you so much for working so hard to make those titles available to us. We've got lots of stuff coming out that beyond this I'm super excited about. Alright, for Marvel also, Infinity Countdown. This is the storyline that you're following that's got all of the new Infinity Stones. So they've been re-configured, so they're back now. They're not in their normal forms or with the normal people that you're used to. So right now in the storyline there are 2 that they're after. The Time Stone and Power Stone. And so one of them is really giant and it's impossible to move around, so you think they're going to try to figure a way to do that. Ant-Man usually comes up with those kinds of technologies, but I don't know if he's going to figure it out this time. And so, yeah, really, you've got, the teams are split up. You've got the Nova Corps and Guardians, a planet that has some cool planets, got giant plant creatures. And Groot is boss, man. He's no longer a teenage, I don't know what I'm doing Groot. Now he's like, I'm boss Groot. So you've got that stuff going on. Then you've got the other team trying to figure out this other stone. So follow both teams in this book. I really love it. The art for the planet where they've got the plants is just stunning. All that really detailed art that you love so much. Avengers. This is T-1, so we've got one more book after this to finish the No Surrender line. When we last saw it, Grandmaster looks to have been handily defeated / betrayed by his daughter. So, the Challenger has won the duel for planet Earth, and all that implies, it's like one of those things that they wanted to win this thing, but now what happens? Who owns the Earth, or do they? So this kind of plays out for the teams. Got to really get together and try to defeat the Challenger, who now has become a more powerful version of himself and unstoppable, since he's part of the big group of guys that they are the winners of everything for their race. So, and they all have things that they want to do. By the way, the Grandmaster cannot turn down a challenge, in which he is challenged in this book for all the marbles, and not by the Challenger. Yeah. All right, Weapon H number 2. We've learned to love this new creation that has occurred. We find out in this book what his real power is from. You know, like we've got all the other Hulks out there. They have their source of their power is anger, or in the case of Amadeus Cho, it seems like swarmy teenagerness, or whatever. And so you find out because he also has, you know, Wolverine nanites that are helping him with everything else. He's got adamantium, and he's just like got everything that you could possibly imagine inside thrown into him. So you learn a little bit more about his background and his family and the source of his power, or his inspiration for his power. And you've got the problem of giant wendigos running around. And what happens if he gets bitten by one?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What happens then? And
that's not good.
All the world was woken up by craziness last week when we had Amazing Spider-Man 698, and now here's 798, and here's 799. Yeah. So you've got the Red Goblin running around. He's threatened Peter if he does not stop being Spider-Man, that everyone he knows and loves in play. So he will kill everybody he knows and loves. So in this book, it opens up with Pete trying to find all the people he knows and loves and protect them, but not by bringing them together, because that would be dumb.
No, that would be really dumb.
Yeah. And
smarter than that.
When last we left him, Normie and I can't remember who the other kiddo is have been kidnapped by somebody.
Oh no.
And also they're worried about those guys.
Of course.
By the way, creation of a new character in this book. Don't miss this one tomorrow. It is the first appearance of somebody.
Ooh.
I'll just let that sink in.
Oh man.
Your turn.
Alright. Let's go with DC.
Alright. How do you choose?
I know.
I thought you were going one way and you flipped on me. This makes sense. It's a part 1 of something.
Yes, The Gift. Batman The Gift Part 1. And yeah, he does say Booster Gold must die on the cover.
But Booster Gold's trying to do the right thing.
He's trying to... he's such a meddler.
Yeah, he should just leave things alone.
He should just not. And he's already done the thing. And he messed up.
Yep.
If you...
So are they still in a different timeline?
So
there's trouble if they can't.
Well,
get back
it's a whole new. This is after the whole run with Superman and Action Comics.
Okay.
He's still messing everything up, time wise. Last time it wasn't his fault though. Last time it was Superman's fault.
Okay.
So.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't tell you because that was...
It messed things up for everybody.
It was in the first issue, and then I forgot after that. I forgot to tell you anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, so Batman 45. You don't want to miss it if you like Booster Gold or if you like Batman. And if you like Batman's past to be messed up.
Yes. And I hear that... Is this the Jim Lee cover? This isn't the other one. Okay, so there's a Jim Lee cover, just cover B of that book. It's blowing up on the secondary market. Just saying. Just so you know.
No, I didn't grab that one because I was like, I don't want to mess it up.
No, it's really pretty. Alright, Wasted Space by Vault.
I wanted to read this one.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
It looks so good.
Thank you, Vault, for making the pretty things.
I flipped through it because I was like, I want to know what this one's about.
Yeah, you'll want to read it afterward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just hold it.
Yeah. So this is a really weird tale. The main character is essentially the voice of a religion. He gets talked to by the creator. That's what they call him, just creator. But it's not anything that you think. It really is not. So this is like future stuff, really stylized art, in which the creator, we actually get to see him in the book, is not what you think at all. The guy who's the voice spends a lot of time trying to find a new way to get wasted. And he runs around with a blue, not human that has a six-pack abs, yeah. And he appears to be in the man of the night trade, but not human. And
yeah, I'm gonna read this after.
Yeah, it's really good. So it's not, lest you worry, it's not like a, like way to like axe murder religion. It's not that. It's just what if this is the way things were presented, and you really don't know by the end of the book whether the religion is a true religion or completely made up. So it's really kind of cool. And speaking of,
I got one too.
Go ahead.
I have that.
Go ahead. My follow-up book is also based on religion, which is cool. That doesn't look good.
They're all laying down on the job.
Yeah, there's so many of these covers, though. I don't believe it.
Yeah, this is the finale of Justice Lost, Justice League 43. Oh, it was a roller coaster, and everybody who's reading Justice League, you need to pick up this book and the two that come before it. Yeah, it's totally a roller coaster, and Deathstroke is amazing in it. And I don't know a whole lot about Deathstroke.
Bad or good in this one?
I can't tell you.
Uh-oh. So anyway, it's his finale.
Yes. And they're all laying down on the cover. And finale is totally maybe written in blood. Looks bloody to me anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So this one, like the line of Justice Lost is worth picking up. Is what
yes.
You're saying. Okay.
Oh, yes. It's so good.
Love it.
It's so good.
All right, Aftershock, putting out the killer titles as always.
Yeah.
So, Her Infernal Descent, which,
It looks so
as
good.
the title implies, is dealing with Dante's Inferno. So, here's the pitches I can give for you. It will be the love of every high school English teacher, because it has lots of poetry in it.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yes, it does. And so it's basically from a point of view of a woman who looks like she's lost her family.
Oh.
And
funny.
she is approached by a poet, I won't say which one, and says that she must go through the however many circles of hell to be able to get to her family. This doesn't sound right to me. So, enjoy the ride.
Oh,
I love that cover.
So good. Yes. This is the regular cover.
Looks so peaceful.
So Superman 45. This is the day they're moving to Metropolis. They're not going to have a house.
No farm?
No farm anymore.
I feel like they've been trying to make this move for a long time.
Yes. So in this book, they finally do it. This is one of those happy books with not a whole lot of, with no real conflict.
Just a day in the life of?
Yes.
I like this a lot.
It's the best. With, of course, the end alluding that the next book will have lots of fighting. So, lots of monster scenes. So, those are the best.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's a lot of good in this book. And the artwork is, of course, amazing, as always.
Happy.
So, yes.
Justin Meyer.
It's the best.
I want to thank you. I love Black Hammer so much. It's the first time you've written an issue in many that doesn't make me really, have heart emotion, sadness and want to cry. That doesn't mean that it's not great, though. It just means you haven't pulled on my heartstrings this time. So thank you for giving my emotions some rest. So this is Black Hammer Age of Doom.
Eisner.
Yeah, it's got Eisner on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best new series. What? There's a reason. So, just so you're aware, if you want to start Black Hammer, you need to start with Black Hammer, the main title.
Okay.
And then it has moved on from there where you have Sherlock Frankenstein as a miniseries, but that's just a direct line straight into that book. It's not a different book. Just think of it as Black Hammer also.
And then there's another one, isn't there?
Yeah. Here's Star, I think. So
Like
just keep following. When you see a miniseries that is tied to the world of Black Hammer, just assume it is Black Hammer number blah. It just runs straight in line. Okay, so here we are back into Black Hammer proper titles. So in this one, Lucy, who is the Black Hammer's daughter, has found his secret room. I'm just filling you in on what happens within those other things so you can know where you're jumping into. She's found his secret room and it has his hammer. Okay, just so you know. And so she believes that she knows the secret to why the rest of the heroes are locked in the farm area. And so it appears to them to actually tell them such and then disappears immediately. By the way, she's transported to hell. There's a theme this week. I don't know how they all figure this out.
Oh no, Jen.
The theme is real. The theme is real.
Of course.
It's so good. So good.
Oh,
Jeff, all the hearts.
Okay, these are like futuristic-y, so I'm gonna keep those together. Lucid Dreaming number 2.
Right, did enough to read the 2.
Yes. So
boom.
Lucy's
boom.
Okay, so Lucy, she in the first issue we realize that she's basically going into the books that she reads, and it's real. She's not sure how that happens, but her dad was able to do it too.
Okay, so
we found that out in the first book. They know why. And now, in this book, she finds out why she can do it too. Of course, she's this angsty emo teen that...
Wait, a book written by Max Bemis as an angsty teen?
And,
so.
well, and she's just one of those, angsty teens that will find any reason to hate their parents. Well, she's found another reason.
Well, how dare they give her the power to go into box?
Well, there's something else there, but I really love this series, and I highly recommend it. If you love reading, because she loves reading.
Surely we hate since we're reviewing comic books.
I mean, like regular books.
Oh, we're saying these aren't regular books.
No, like not graphic novels or comics.
Just
if you like, so each one of the books has a reference to actual teen books.
Oh.
So
you have to go and find some books to read.
So no, I mean they're popular ones. Like the first book that she went into was basically Star Wars.
Oh, that's easy.
So yeah, they're easy books. If you've ever read a book or seen a movie, you'll know exactly which one she's going into. So this is the one I've been
Charles
into.
Soule, congratulations on your sister's wedding. Hope it was awesome. I'm glad you made it there. Ryan, thank you for selling me an original page. Oh, it's upstairs. I can't show it to you. All right, so curse words 13. Jacques Zoc has been chosen by Syzygy as his new favorite. That's never good. Let's see. Wizard and Ruby Stitch have hooked up. What? But not permanently. Never.
Of course not.
And you figure out why you should never, ever kidnap Margaret.
Oh, that just sounds like a bad thing waiting to happen.
And she may change form again.
Alright, Black Mask. From Black Mask, Survival Fetish number 1. So it takes place in the future, and basically if you go outside, you get shot at. So you can't go outside.
That's great.
There's not a real... I'll just read what the little blurb says on the front because...
Black Mask, thank you for blurbs.
Sahir runs for a living. Diamond head to downtown through a sniper alley that stretches the length of Honolulu. To his clients, he's a celebrity, but careers dodging bullets have high turnover rates, and Sahir attempts fate every time he laces his sneakers.
So he just does live Facebook streaming of him doing hardcore parkour while people try to shoot at him while running through Hawaii?
Not quite.
Hey, mine's better. My blurb is way better.
Well, he doesn't go like Facebook. He doesn't film himself doing this.
Oh.
He runs things from place to place.
Edit.
Well,
so he should. Go pro.
So I thought I was understanding kind of the gist of the storyline, and then I get to like the last couple pages, and I'm like, wait, what? Jen heard me. I was there. She was there, and I was like, what? Just go. Just go. Do your book.
All right.
Shattered Grid.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Shattered Grid. This is number 26. All right. Close your ears if you didn't read 25. Man, what's wrong with you? Tommy died. So this is the aftermath of that, and you get to see Lord Drakon, and his plans and what he's, basically he's going to destroy everything. And you understand what the title means, why it's called Shattered Grid, because there's a timeline shatter that's really messing everything up. Yes. And it's all bad for everybody because he's coming for everyone. No timeline is safe.
All right. Skyward number 1 from Image. So, this takes place in the future, I guess. No actual timeline given, but 20 years after this girl is 21 on the cover. And when she's a baby, there's gravity. But one day, randomly, the Earth just gets random low gravity. So, the whole, there's crazy.
Slows its spin, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. They're not sure why it happened, of course. It's so good. The artwork is amazing. If you like anything futuristic or spacey, there were jetpacks to get from place to place, which is really cool. Yeah, and she's also a courier.
Oh,
so
that's all the theming going on.
Yeah, I know, right?
The theme of this book is Red Trunks. Action Comics 1000. I don't remember which cover style I picked up.
That's the normal one. I gave you.
Oh, is it normal? Okay, normal.
Yes, because I was like, I can't choose, so I'll just pick the regular cover.
I think there's like
also, we were still counting our damages on the thing.
Yeah, that's true. So there's like there's 8 stories in this book, 10 covers. So I don't really need to tell you anything about it. It's issue 1000. It's amazing. There's at least one story in there that really got to me for sure. They're all great, but there's one that really, really got to me.
What's the price on this one?
Only
$7.99.
$7.99. It's only going to happen once. It's the first comic ever to reach number 1000 without just randomly jumping through time.
Yeah.
Really great. All the covers are beautiful. There's a lot of stores out there that are doing midnight releases. I would tell you, unless they way overbought on this book, it will probably be a complete sellout at midnight. Do not wait or hesitate.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all these years of awesome books, DC.
Yes.
We appreciate it. All right. We'll see everybody next week. Go find a comic shop near you if you're traveling or just want to try something new.
Or if you're traveling and need to find out whether or not they're going to do a midnight release.
Check first. Don't just show up at random stores at midnight. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Go to comicshoplocator.com. Yeah. Ooh, you've done. I like that. That was like. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
I didn't get up this time.